Okay. I think I went live, right? Yes, I did. Okay. So, we're back here. I don't know what to expect. I just remember she woke me up. What's up? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I think the audio might be a little too loud. Hold on. I'm just adjusting things. Hold on. Okay. I'm not going to lie down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "The data center on the 4th floor." What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words... Shit, what are we doing? The data center? But I thought it was... Shit. I hope she's not thinking of breaking in there. Well, technically it wouldn't be against the rules. We were only not supposed to break in the headmaster's thing. Eventually I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet you here. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand in the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you up to, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. I look like you might break in any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, it's nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? Now, you too? Oh, he said that too.
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoo, shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on! Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke up and made me go to the data center, which was just so happened to be locked? And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing? What was the point of all that? I was probably a distraction.
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation just as always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again. Can you stop whispering into my ear?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
What?
The one they call the ultimate despair.
So there was... Okay, so there was a 16th student. Wait, but what about her?
Watch out for her.
Oh, that's not good. But it's... Wouldn't it be easy to watch out for her? Because, you know, she's not around. Unless she shows up. I don't know. Oh, shit. They added her on the thing. Yikes. That's not a good thing. I didn't know there was just a little bit left afterwards, but I'll keep it going. Altered lump. That's a terrible present. Alright, so now we're actually moving to the next chapter. Okay.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would face another murder. Wait, what? 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What is that? Did something already happen? 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie? In the meantime, the day after Sakura's trial, that morning in the dining hall. So we went, he said 3 days, so that means we have to go 3 days and then something happens. Because now we're back where we started. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Huh? Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Oh, God.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without... God damn it, Byakuya. I want to punch you. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. Of course you don't.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us again.
Come on.
And yet, I left myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never let you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by the obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Okay. Wait, so does that mean we're going to the next floor? Maybe I should just teleport there. That's so much easier than running all the way over there. It saves some time too. So here I'm on the 5th floor of Hope's Peaks. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. This is just regular classrooms. Let's check over here. Dojo? What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mukuro the 6th, the one
Yeah,
they
you said
watch
that
out
3 times already. We got it. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything.
Hey,
You understand why, right? Whatever it was important. I'm telling
So
you, we're
then-
finished here. I'm telling you, I felt like she told us that she rushed over, she broke in, got out, and then used me as an excuse to make it look like everything was fine. That's the only thing I can assume, because she wouldn't have just left and figured that out in that small amount of time. But he doesn't even know that. Yay. Just what I needed. I'm pretty sure this is target practice.
hey,
It's quite elegant. It's what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I've lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japan-style scenery is refreshing. That's probably why she's here. That makes sense. At least there's something here for you. Oh. Okay, let's go. I'll leave you alone, girl. Thanks for the information. Alright, next. What is this, the garden? At least from the picture, that's what it looked like. Oh! Whoa! That thing is massive!
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies. Turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are real. It's been a while since I smelled the vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Do you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
they'll put their plan of global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Yeah, I bet you're serious. Why is the camera just out in the open? I felt like he'd be more sneaky about it. But I guess he doesn't have to be all that sneaky. Yeah. Wait, what's that in the corner? Oh. Okay, there's nothing in here. I'm not looking for anything in particular. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's back out. Wait, I should look around? Oh, so that means something's in here. Well, there has to be, because it won't let me leave. Usually, I don't start searching through stuff until, like, there's, like, a crime scene or whatever. Oh, I already did that. Hold on. Crazy duck. I feel like yeah, it's freaking. Can I leave now? That's freaking the freaking biker gang dude. I forgot his name. It's been a while. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Oh, I didn't mean to do that twice. or 3 times. Alright, let's back out. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6? At least in terms of the natural numbers. Anyway, whenever number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30%.
It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never let me get a word in edgewise. Wait. They lit up the giant-ass plant now? What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big, yeah. What? Of course. That's the Monokuma flower. I came out with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's like, snap, and your flesh is like, bull, I'm dead. In other words, it's monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student of Hope Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation and vital for the future growth of healthy in society. Not that I know anything about that stuff myself. Yeah. I just hope that's not gonna come into play later. Nyan does stuff? Hello? Some kind of weird panel. Does it control the air conditioning or something? Oh god, he's back again. It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted. So that means the sprinkler goes off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which... You seem cool. Thank you. So, if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. There's not a lot of people to tell, Mokuma. Considering you killed literally most of them. Alright, we're done here. The last place is, I'm guessing... Was it Science Lab? From the looks of it. Hina, what's up? You okay? I wonder if she's still... The forest feels different compared to the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Yeah, I had the same feeling. Alright, let's check this out. Is this your first playthrough? It is, actually. It's locked. We came all this way just to get denied here. The sign on the wall says bio. A bio lab we're forbidden to go from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Wait, so then... Here for some surprises. Yeah, I already had some surprises so far, but I'm pretty sure there's just gonna be more. Am I done? Maybe I should just check the classrooms. Whoa! What the hell? The grotesque horror room stuck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, the sour, pungent, impossible rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? Must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh, fat, and blood? There were no surprises in his voice, no shock, but he was right. I experienced this smell more than once before. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield.
Hey.
What, my fault again? It's always your fault. Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep. Let me give you a little itty-bitty, easy, squeezy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from the NPCs in those mere old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk? Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What the heck's he talking about? He just left without what he said. Okay. There are white chalks drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? You always see it in a scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. He has cameras here. How did he not know? There's blood all over the place. I want to show my... It appears all the blood stains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume that these stains are considerably old. Is this all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. Of course. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? No way can I keep up with someone like that. Okay. Jesus, dude. I did not know I was going to walk into something like this. Oh, wait. Is that it? I think. Let me look the other way. Yeah, that's it. Alright, we can go. I guess I've seen what I've seen up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall. Okay. Whew! That was so fast, even though technically it was not anything new per se. It was just new to us. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a bet.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we love, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Alright, Dick. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood, the white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smells concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. Wow! Thank you, Captain Obvious. Could you be more specific? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that was that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in the room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully you didn't have to come up with a new word for that, Hina. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how has it not one of us ever heard something about like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? A strange room on the 5th floor. We can only assume... Are you gonna tell us this again?
In other words,
Come on. Alright, Byakuya, shut up. If you're gonna just repeat the stuff, I wouldn't have taught you twice.
Hey,
My concern is the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If there were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, a final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Well, kind of. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I really like how you said that, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right, too. Of course. Shut up. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor in the back, and it's kind of the Sakura job, but anyway, no dice. They were all metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 4th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask? Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something... Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. Is that what you're talking about? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get the clear picture of this school. All that stuff now is to solve the undying...
But
Alright, but that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out of it. Classic hero. Not hero, but
you
hero.
know,
There's a big guard on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. That stupid large peg in the chicken coop. And I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that plant was called the Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so you have to be careful.
serious.
It's only a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the ones that live in pipes, though. Freaking Mario reference. Anyway, the thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in here. Apparently, the sprinklers come off every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on! You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Hey Bianca, it seems like Tokyo wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I forgot about that. Jeez, man, I know you're like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your bearded breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. Oh, don't worry, I took care of the other problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take that? Shut up! And don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, it was in the classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? That thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what's it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What do you use that knife for? What are you planning to do with us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more importantly, now that we have a knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
I don't want it
problem?
anyway. It's too dangerous. So, what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, McCut? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I don't want to. I don't want the knife because I feel like it's gonna backfire later. I have a strong feeling it's going to backfire. I don't know how, but it's going to. I don't want it. Me? I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way. So here you go. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my disk drawer for now. And then that's all I wanted to say. Hey Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, it stinks, sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Oh god. Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. Oh my god. Someone throw her back in her room. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Oh wait. I thought I had to talk to him again because we were done talking.
In other words,
Oh wait, I still have to talk to him about the other stuff.
You know?
There's a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken or a barbecue decision. How about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
Alright, we tried those. You noticed too. That pickaxe.
what?
What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words crazy diamonds have been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Yes, it was one of your classmates.
it's true.
I don't just think, I know. We definitely seen that phrase before. Kyoko, I figured you and Byakuya would be the first one to know that. There you go. Finally, Mondo's uniform. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mono must have snuck it in here and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we hadn't access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mono brought it with him when he first came here and Mokuga confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did...
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know. Maybe I could use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help. What the heck happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling with your head gets higher than it gets any bigger. So, what is it you're gonna want to find out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yeah, but who is she? The rest of us have clear, defined reason for having been selected to attend Hope Speak Academy. Hina's ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto's ultimate unlucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about you, Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. It's a matter of trust. You, of all people, are talking about trust? Get out of here. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicions. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you? Wait, why is this getting turned around? We're not gonna listen to Dickbag McGee over here.
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had any sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is...
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Honestly, it really doesn't. We don't need to know your role unless... Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicion activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Oh shit. Good. You're finally in the mood for a conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
so,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever. Where the only worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school, where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that the life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. And without a word, began to walk away.
on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry. I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you.
What the
Why are we listening to Byakuya now? Like, he wasn't even in the group for most of the game, and now he's in the group controlling everything.
but
I think you went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe... Shut up, Toko.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breath and your heart beating. It gates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... What's so cute? It's so different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What? Why'd you scream?
because I mean,
What? How long you been standing there? I'm very, very angry! Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have tell you there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious, they stole it. Your precious.
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
You didn't give us anything, but whatever. Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away to their fantasies. What the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in hiring freeze and die penalties on the... Okay, whatever.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that means? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing to be able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? What do you mean why she would do that? He's a bad person! Nobody likes Monokuma, okay?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Why are they all shocked about taking action against the bear? Nobody likes the bear.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precaution tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's diverse. See you all tomorrow. Why are we listening? Why is everyone listening to Byakuya now? I trust anybody more than him and freaking Toko. And now we're like, oh, now Byakuya. We're trusting Byakuya. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest for it will be in the desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... What just happened? Uh-oh. Did she come... I'm hoping my eyes realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more importantly, did I hear the doorbell? Is it Kyoko? I feel like it's her. Oh, I knew it. Kyoko? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. This better... Jesus, this better not be another thing where she just... I can't just not go. I hope this isn't another thing for her using me again.
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed, straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. Well, what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. What? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lie down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura brought into the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lie hidden within. She did that for us? She violated the school regulations to help us. She's already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Yep, I knew it. Wow. What you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about Mokuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the Hairmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mokuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. The mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mokuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
The key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's the key even unlock?
so...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't! That's way too dangerous! And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching
Is
us,
that right?
but they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have been just a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko said, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there will have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry about that much. After all, the minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Homespeak Academy at your... Okay. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve a mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I could tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world wouldn't matter. He would just kill us all without a second thought. I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason not to do it, right?
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? I had never seen the slightest hint of fear of despair in Kyoko's eyes, her gaze firmly fixed on the mystery ahead and the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Dika took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me.
it's true.
Consider this a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Well, you mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
so then, Makoto,
I'm counting on you. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
goodbye.
What wasn't like every other time? I'm studying or not, it felt in my stomach. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it, because it's Kyoko. Hey, Monokuma, can you see me, right? Get out here, I've got a bone to pick with you. Oh, God.
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You're being the one to call me out?
Hey, hey!
By the way, huh?
Most
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night. Definitely a hot, steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet and wet and warm. I bet you guys were moved to confirm the local and international censorship laws all over her, didn't you? Jesus Christ. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes because I like to maintain a health life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. So, is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens get fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's a bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went all that trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm... No.
Actually?
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is.
What?
Seriously?
My entire
What am I?
existence. This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier about your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way. It's possible and all. But, is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or your son breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all PPUS teen boys such nut as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. That's it. Wait, what? What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And then next time you summon me or something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few words, I'm gonna stormed off. Whew. I hope I kept it distracted long enough. All I have to do is wait and hope he makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. I'm sure she's fine, right? How would she know if I was done with him, though?
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Was that it? Huh? Sakura? What am I watching? What's happening? Why is this like a Dynasty Warriors kind of thing? Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled, of course. Even if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows, so buy a copy and buy all your friends. I didn't get to finish reading all of it. What the heck was that about? This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Good lord. How you gonna put an ad in your own game in the same game?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
You're 1 minute late, Mikota. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think that tired excuse is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says "Bad girl," and I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. I won't make another more disgusting comment, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is the worst than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, or anything. Maybe she's mad about yesterday. What happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just to keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Oh, are you looking for Miss Kiriyuri? What do you want now?
Hey! Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where she is? Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us of information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is
I feel like I'm getting whiplash, the way he changes the subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really doesn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night, which can mean...
Hey,
maybe their mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for her? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Playing out our suckers. If you didn't care, you wouldn't have showed up. Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
What the heck? Where the heck could she have gone?
Very suspicious.
Yeah, totally.
What? That's fine. I see. That's right. So, in other words, naturally. In other words,
Yeah, totally. You got it! But... Huh? Well... Okay. Just a second. Just a second.
I understand. I understand. I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh? Mako? What did you say?
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Hey, Makoto. Um... 'Cause, I mean... Okay. That's right.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
What?
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Hey, come on.
What?
Hello? Here's my mic. I don't know how long it's been out. Jesus. I hope it wasn't too long. Alright. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? Okay. But besides that, I was wondering, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any case. We didn't find any because we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
In other words,
maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror.
Could it
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey.
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation.
No?
I just found something. What is it? It's a bomb.
Huh?
Dude, it's a bomb. A bomb. There's only one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
Bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off.
What?
Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
just a second?
Get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. You're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century is just getting started. Don't call the race already. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it is not going to do anyone any good.
Well?
It's down. Everything's all good. Here, I'll put the bomb down. That wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued on Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something bad had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could have happened? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Huh?
Hey.
Don't hunt us! Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear
To
now.
try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to head into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? If the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're so scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be the chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to go to fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear.
Okay then, we're going to bring in the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything that happens, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man. I can do this. I've got the will to... the entire universe on my side. Which room was his again? Oh, it's right here. It's locked, as expected.
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off the hinges. But the rules say... We've seen what the mastermind isn't... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
Like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So, in other words...
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey.
Okay, sure, but
What?
we've come this far. We can't back down now. We've agreed to this, what we can do, so we have to do it.
I mean,
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have a choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy on our own. What about that one thing? Thing in the tool shed.
oh, so
Pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? It's probably 9 o'clock on the dot now.
It's all clear.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely, surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? What the heck does that mean? Well, if that's me and you, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness.
Hey.
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risks means solving the mystery, we have no
Hey.
choice. Maybe, but still super stressed. I'm so tense, I can hardly talk. I'm all flustered. No, I'm totally flat sauce. Gross. Where did you get that? Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
You called for me.
Hello, it's a wondrous, murderous being. Here to greet you with the raper sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to get the pickaxe? Pickaxe? No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe. Seeping imbecile, master, you wound me with your executive level broach. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This for a level of uselessness, I find it difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe? Alright, well, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep.
Have you
Now we
reached
need
that
to figure
certain
out the
age?
identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're, like, missing out on life.
you've gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. Wait, what did you find? Corpse.
You SOB!
Oh, no. A corpse?
Yep.
I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the...
What did
Well
you
then,
say?
before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. What? Is this a thing? This is the third day. Shoot. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was the knife buried into their stomach up to the hilt. Are they really dead? For sure, but who is he? Wait, did her hair just turn white? Oh god, I hope that's not going to be something that comes into play later. Hang on, just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. We need to find out who it actually is, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell us anything about the body itself. Is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in their room. But why? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that has been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained in bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped. The blood that's there is so... Wait, what? Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face, their body's all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outer line of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Then it could be... Let's just tear the mask off clean.
Come on.
Wait, don't... Wait, why? The next instant... Whoa! Hello? There was a blind light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up. Okay, you only had to say it once with that My vision started to darken and I prepared to pass out. But then,
Come on.
hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, the voice reached up and pulled back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Jesus. I guess that took care of it. Yikes. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body is burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Took a parrot to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's parrot, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who is it here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that'll quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? I don't think it was her. And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got char-boiled. Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. I have a reason to believe it may be true. Can you say, hey, Sour? The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? One who can hardly move around if the mastermind is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files of the headmaster, is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Murakuma Ikusaba, the 16th student, I hope speak.
what?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said that the 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the
This is like the
16th
sixth time I've
student,
heard this.
like the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounds like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of it. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt right. Whew, excuse me. Is it thing? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure my mic was still on because it wasn't on before? I don't know how long it was off. There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro. And she's a student here? And she's the ultimate despair? But if she's hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes sense. Just how we show up and then die. Whew, excuse me. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
What?
Aren't you forgetting someone? You know, Toko? Oh yeah. She got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh god. This doesn't... Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened?
Stop talking.
You declared from the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing the carbon dioxide you inhale. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I should take a closer look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makana. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. What does that mean? What is that? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from... No, it's not. Dude, she showed you what it looked like. It was literally a key.
So
I stole this, see? Totally different. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makata, I'm going to give you a very important task, huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to a certain areas we thought were unlocked. You mean
So in other
the
words,
bio lab, the data center, the headmaster's room, the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Wait, do I have to go there now? I guess we're just gonna go in order. Wait, what? Doesn't go to this room. Okay. How much? What? I'll be super pissed if it doesn't go to any of these rooms. Oh, I found it. Nice. That didn't take too long. So you're back. How did it go? I found out which room this key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go in the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, that's not gonna do another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up until now are strange, but this room has a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't the surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with a kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended the trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed its different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, even part of the school that was covered. This is...
what?
This is the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they display here on the monitors?
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is
It's all
the
clear.
mastermind's private room without a doubt. But I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here. Watching this. And I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. they had the key to this room, it could only mean one thing. That the body was Mukuro Ikusaba, and she's the mastermind. That'd be too easy, dude. Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death, so who was it? But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. What about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set this life or death game up in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too?
Naturally.
Naturally. To say the courts makes it as plain as day, there's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The room was very well holds the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind has spent who knows how much time here. This time uncredited. Do we just go to the computer? They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network, an alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about that now. Oh, I already did that. I was trying to click the door. The door behind is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Kuma on it. The door is locked, huh? What if you use that key to open this door? Nope, no good. It won't even fit the keyhole.
Yeah.
The mastermind's dead, right? So it's not gonna happen to us. Hey, look at the TV next to that. Is that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is. It's like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up an antenna, we can watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on. Seriously? At a time like this? You all starved and Alright, let me work my magic and you'll know the quantity leaping your way to the TV land before you know it. I get the reference, but what is he talking about? Is he gonna do it? Do I have to click it again?
Okay.
You know?
Just give me some time, okay? I gotta make sure we can dive spaceship Earth safety. Okay, so he's gonna mess with that.
What's your problem?
Hurry up and find something, okay?
You know?
Just a little longer. What, you really want to watch TV that bad? Another there's Saturday morning kid here. No matter what, so you can answer following every move. Why would there be one in here though? That's a little strange. Why is there a freaking camera in here? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them to spy on all of us. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? I'm confused.
You know?
Oh. Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets from the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. And they really thought they could get away with it. Oh. This is... It's a feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird. Yeah, I already saw that.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird, huh? You're weird. Weird is every way possible, and not just weird, super weird.
But
the TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick. Uh-oh.
Actually.
Oh no 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 no. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Red flag. Red flag. Abort. 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 Been a while, you freaking bastards. Monokuma? How are you? You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't. Yeah. I mean, we already knew I wasn't dead. I just didn't think he'd show up so soon. You're acting kind of strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went hope to despair. Don't tell me you would pretend to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
That reaction. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun than killing. Can't be serious. We have to keep going? No. We're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it yet? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all that bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whoop, I'm pooped from all laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was a hiding secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive you are. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. Oh god. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here. You're so stupid, don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live and then the entire world... Excuse me? Who the heck's watching? This killing game is being broadcasted live in the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Broadcast live, the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Haven't they taken over the airwires somehow? Airwaves? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way that's possible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious? Of course. But the sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing over. Oh my god. Everything has meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the dictator of the despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying! If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV and try to warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. It's something you all need to do first, remember?
Of course.
This little business of... What? Wait, what?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Wait, why did... Hold on. Time out. Why did it go off? Wait, why is auto on? How do I turn off auto? Is there an auto button? I don't remember hitting the auto button.
It's the Monokuma file!
Oh, found it. Okay. I was just clicking on my buttons. But, time out. Why did the announcements go off now when we discovered the body earlier? That makes no sense.
Heart-pounding excitement!
Things are gonna get pretty crazy, unless he just played it now.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh, gosh. Alright. I don't understand any of this. What despair entertainment, and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I was finally, we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that's part obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is at the point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko? What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, is dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. You've been wrong a couple times, dude. I wouldn't believe you. I don't actually think it's her. Especially with how her hand looks, I don't think so. It's not possible! I don't believe you! I don't believe this! I don't believe any of this! See? That's what he said. I refuse.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. We better get begin.
But
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how the game works, after all. Due to the explosion, the victim... They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed single time with the knife, which went completely through the body. Then they had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even Mokava doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The identified body could really be Kyoko. Or, I'm pretty sure it's not. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Is it gonna just take me there? Thank you! The game has made its usefulness a couple times. Okay, it's time to get started. Alright, let me look at this again. Because I could analyze her body, and then I found the thing. Let me see. There's something weird about the body's fingernails. These are fake nails. They're really long. It seemed like they'd get away to normal activity. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like that one girl that died first. Because I remember how her hand looked. I don't remember the tattoo, though. Tattoo on the right hand. Like, I remember the characters, but some of the times I just forget their names. But I know she was one of them. The one that stepped on Monokuma and then got herself stabbed. So it's obviously not Kyoko. There's only one little piece left. The upper part of her body got on fire, exploded and totally burnt. Also, the top half body is wet? Wait, what? It wasn't. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. It's only threw water on the part that was on fire. The top half of the body was still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top part being wet. There. Isn't right? What? Alright, back up. Alright, let's work our way from right to left. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. 7:30. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30-20, right? Then if the body was here before then the sprinklers should have gotten it. Wait. Weren't we just here though? No, that was the other day. Huh. At least I know how it got wet. 4 chickens. Wait a minute.
Yo.
What's going on? I'm glad you're here. So do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 in here now. We're 1 short. Uh-oh. So weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if the single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I do my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem. Alright, what else is there? The knife that was in my room. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that struck the body before. Grip that one chicken, he will not be forgotten. Yay, chicken wings. Chicken nuggets. The force of the explosion must have gone through it over here. The medical advice that the knife went all the way through the body from the front to the back. Does that mean the knife was caused by a fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this... It's the knife in the cabinet. That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. You know, the person that was right in front of me is also dead. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever this person in the mask was that attacked me last night was the one holding that knife. Did we go through this already? So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe the knife. And if it really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko was the one that attacked me. That doesn't make any sense, dude. If you were attacked at that time, then the body would still be in your room because you passed out in the same room. Why would you assume that? Are you saying that you just locked the body here, went back to your room, and woke up? I just don't know any. Yeah, no, you don't remember. You were sick, dude. Anyone with an illness is too weak to be moving bodies. What else is there? Wait, why is there a second thing here? These look like fragments of something. What is that? They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure. It feels like something like before, but where? Wait, what? Fragments. What was that from? Is that a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that in the case. I don't think so. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. On one side, the tarp is wet and dry. Something about that bothers me. I feel like they swapped it. Is that the only thing I need to check? What else is there? You gotta look at the plan again? Okay. I guess not. So maybe I should start asking the others? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Mocha was not supposed to woke me up at 7, as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, met up with Hina. That was like around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it by then? Like 8? Oh, it was like 9, actually. Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to be right around 9.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That was a pretty small job. Good timing. I want to talk to you. You want to talk to a commoner like me?
So in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi? Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep at night, all night. Why are you asking that now, and what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few times, so I figured he'd be here. I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body.
In other words...
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, and Hina and I were all in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to go get them. At that point, we went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone when we went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who doesn't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite in a disadvantage here. That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit. You can't pin it on me, but you also can't not pin it on me. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood in the body was still wet. From the sprinkler system, apparently. But I guess I had a touch of avoiding getting all bloody. But from how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground. Huh! I didn't think of that. Why is it just on the thing? Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that I explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Having to talk about it, that helped me remember a lot better. Yeah, why was it just on the thing? It's not Kyoko, dude. I promise you it's not Kyoko. Maybe if I could get into her room, I'll be able to find her. I guess I gotta talk to Byakuya.
It's all clear now.
What?
Just...
Alright, Byakuya, give me the key. If you do come up with an element, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. It's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Goodbye. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What one area? So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Okay. Thanks for being helpful. What? Wait, one... That one area? Should I just go straight to the gym? It didn't tell me where, but I'm just following the exclamation marks. I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh, it was the thing from the bomb. Okay, that makes sense now. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in that garden. Okay, I've checked everything else out. That's all stuff now. Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Okay. Is he gonna give it to me right away just because I figured that out so soon? Alright, Byakuya. Give me that frickin' key. Wait, what? I didn't even click that. Hello? I probably should have turned the camera. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room? Very well, let's go. Alright, let's check it out. God damn it. Fine. So this is Kyoko's room. Doesn't look all that different from mine. Something on the table. It's a wooden decoration?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouse uses them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if it's a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really, what? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that might go to it. So do I gotta go to the dojo now? Maybe I should look around some more. Let's talk to Byakuya.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we'd find some kind of clues. The clue that might help us understand Kyoto.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What is this?
It's true.
Consider it some of my determination. Don't open it yet. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Coco gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Obviously the bed sheets. What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78, student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the only thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. That's it. This must be the blank that Mokunomo was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your search. Sex, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained with every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary too, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of the young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japan media outlets. An intense international investigation turned out information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone with completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined the mercenary group known as Fenrir? For those 3 years, she insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training on her own violation. However, when she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is a completely different dimension. It's like one of those non-fiction or other sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. This is how I saw things in an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Do you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of the world totally removed from one and I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already... Uh-oh.
Found it.
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit... player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you!
What?
Huh? What do you got? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile! So, what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who can I forgive? Who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bear's heart, and all this, you know?
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on dedication, of organization, and order. Which is why even I, a school headmaster, have no follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? It's about the one running all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led a little misunderstanding among all you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words.
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes,
The
indeed.
total number of students taking part of this killing game was actually 16. 16, then...
Mukuro
7
Ikusaba,
times.
The 16th student, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16 student Mukuro So the one making all the regulations is... Whew, excuse me.
Why?
Huh?
Oh, did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up in a hurricane complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well, then.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see? What? Okay, now that's all you get. I mean, I can understand that, but it wouldn't really change anything between... Tokyo will wear those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... No, that's not her, dum-dum. Oh, did you just realize it was her? It wasn't her? Monokuma specifically said they were scars, and that's why Kyoko wears gloves to hide the scars, which means... Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you this so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there are 16 students, right? Which means Monokuma was a student.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules. But why the hell would he tell us that now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Monokuma is related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the
possible.
one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we had to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? No. In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first started.
What?
But no, you didn't. But based on what Monokuma's just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Inosaba isn't the culprit. Yes, she is. We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro is the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it is definitely just impossible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Oh, are we going there now? Let's see. Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in the moment, right? You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker room.
That's right.
Well, just try it. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong but little sticks. Strong sticks. There's something else in the locker. It's a wide up ball of duct tape. I wonder what they were used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, it means that must be surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? If That's all the locker has to offer for now. Something
Very
wrong? It's
strange.
very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. How did the key of the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... forget it. Come on, we need to continue our next location.
What?
There's just something I need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Library? The archives?
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Hurry. I'm just getting dragged around. I believe there's a fire related to Fenrir somewhere over here.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it is. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based on the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim to have a single member and equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like we are the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into an enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, a continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, isn't it? This is our reality, and the only reality these people are a part of our world. The battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable and unmanageable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier has joined the squad. Would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Specific, maybe the ones on the back of their hands. They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Oh god.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Crap. Dude, that's a lot of information I had to take in. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Shoot. Alright, guys. Give me a second, okay? We've been going 2 hours, okay? So, I will be right back for a second, and then we'll go through this. I don't know how long the trial is going to be, but we're going to get through it. I hope. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Here goes nothing. Well, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. What does that mean? Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out at this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy of yours?
What?
Stop talking and embrace yourselves. He'll be here in a second. Any second. He could show up anytime. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately test myself and prepare myself. But we stood there for 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Then finally it became 10.
Why?
What's going on? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the one making me wait, huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start until everyone is here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been here waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. Is it Kyoko?
Hey,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko. Kyoko, you're still alive. No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular... Hey! Particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What score relation did you violate? Did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so suffer, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts to the elevator. I'll be one step ahead of you. Was that a doggo? Yeah, that's Luna. Kyoko, so you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not seriously a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Good call. Who knows what happened to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial is all over. I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to you before the trial started. Can I? Do I have time? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea the body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to.
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get into trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over the details after we get through the trial, okay? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? It's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would it say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. I like how she's just like, oh yeah, I totally wasn't like away making you think I was dead or anything. It's cool. Let's move on. And the door slid shut. Okay, I'm not gonna read this because this is the same thing he says every time we come in here. At least I think that's most of the time.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I just got her all rustled up with her toy.
Thrills, chills, kills!
I'm a little nervous for this trial. Usually there's a finger to point each trial, but now it's kind of hard. I don't see any fingers to point. Whew. Unless I'm supposed to point it at myself or something, but that would be weird. Steadies your aim a little, effective during non-stop debate. Okay. I don't know how to get all the other skills, because I literally hung out with everyone, because I just assume you get new skills from everyone. Oh gosh.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
I don't like the trials, but I like it because they do most of the talking for you. Because I was doing all the talking for the past 2 hours.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
You still think it's Kyoko? Byakuya?
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Well, Hiro still does.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
I mean...
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
You're just making this shit up as you go, dude.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
We don't have to. Everyone knows it's
Then
not
let's
her.
compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
She's right in front of us. Why are we doing this?
Traits?
Her gloves.
I got it!
Obviously.
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Why would you ask that if Monokuma already told us, you dick?
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Dick.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
They didn't.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Why are we doing this? Why is this part of the trial? Why is this part of the trial? Is this just like to poke fun at people? I'm gonna assume it's...
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
Which one am I picking? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be
The dead
tattoo or
body
fake
wasn't
nails.
wearing gloves.
Wasn't wearing
They
gloves.
got burnt up in the explosion.
Fake nails, I guess?
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
It is. That's the only thing I can agree with you, Byakuya.
Kyoko, there's impossible. Okay, then
Where is
prove
it?
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Wait, what? Did I pick the wrong one? Oh, yeah. Oh, right, I did pick the wrong one. My bad.
Kyoko, there's just impossible. Okay, then prove it.
It looked at, I was assuming it was the same one. It was when he said it, not her.
She was wearing gloves before the explode.
Well,
Yeah, she must have been wearing.
There it is. See, I got the things mixed up. It was supposed to be from him.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
That would have literally been blown off if it burned off the glove,
I
bruh.
imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? You're complicated like that.
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult to women out there. But Hero's not a woman, does not know women.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
There you go. See, Hina knows.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Yeah, it doesn't belong to the person that's obviously in the room.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim?
That was the first question
need
we
to
should have been
figure that out.
answering. Jesus Christ, Hero.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Yeah. Is it the same bullets? Sprinklers?
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
Figure it out. I'm gonna guess it's a tattoo.
The face was scorched beyond recognition,
I think.
and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body,
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
You, right?
I keep thinking my speed up button is the slow button and my slow button's the speed up button.
Kyoko really is.
then who died?
So I had it right. Or I had it right for which bullet to use.
scorched beyond, and there wasn't any description of. Well, if we can't identify the body,
No, that's wrong.
I think it seems all confusing because not everyone checked the body like we
There
did.
was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
what? For real?
We can't really, we never met this person.
If you're lying, you'll die.
Well,
a
we know the
cruel,
person's name and stuff, but that's
unusual
it.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Hero, have you not seen enough death enough as it is?
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
Jesus.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
I'm disliking Toko every time she says some weird shit.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
That's something Toko would do.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure it's the file we have on... Where is it? It's the chicken! It's gotta be! This one.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
It's a wolf. If it's not a dog, it's a wolf. Do I have to spell that? Or do I have to spell Fenrir? It might be Fenrir. There's no way they would make us spell wolf. They're making us spell wolf.
Now I understand.
Oh my goodness, you can spell!
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Yeah.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
It was you.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
At least he admitted. I don't think Byakuya will admit anything when it comes to being wrong.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Don't get silent. You're gonna look suspicious.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
No, because she didn't show up.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Great.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the
Lord.
identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
Eh?
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brain!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
I mean, it's not wrong to think that.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Why does it matter? She was a bad person.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Me and Kyoko.
I got it!
I didn't want to get it, but I got it!
Down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspect now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden.
It had to
yet.
be there before 7:30. Because the sprinklers went off and it got wet and then someone swapped the
It was after
things.
nighttime for sure.
I think.
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
No.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the
That
body.
was wrong, and you told me the times earlier, dude.
Oh, but what time did we find the body?
It was at 9.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
9. You goofballs, you told me
The body must
this.
have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Look at y'all, goofy. Oh, you? It's 9 o'clock, probably 9 on the dot. Okay, go get the pickaxe.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh, yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder must have happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay, then let's look at the game. Looks like the game has begun. The game has begun since we started, my dude. Like, before the first trial. I'm pretty sure the sprinklers are gonna involve the time thingies because of the whole... Yep, there it is.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It
Sprinklers.
took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Alright.
We've established a time frame
Give
for
me
the
those
murder.
seconds.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
No, it's wrong. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
Bingo!
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
Ew.
How dare you spew such indecent words?
That's the person that came out with mouth down south was wet.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
I wish I could. I wish I could.
Man, you're totally wacko.
And
If
it's-
you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you better tell us why!
It wasn't wet because of the explosion, right? Well, that and the tarp. It's either that or moment of truth. Already?
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! You don't know anything!
Oh god.
Hold on. Are you trying to blame me?
I hate this.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me?
Oh god.
I admit nothing. I hate you.
Oh god, I did it.
How can you say it wasn't the suspicion?
Oh Jesus. I hate that because I actually have to monitor everything I do.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Someone swapped it.
If the sprinklers got the body wet,
I think.
shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
That's too funny.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
He threw water on it.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it! You refuse a lot of things, Makoto. Kyoko murdered someone?
I'd just like to say one thing.
What?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
But, time out. Literally anyone can say that, and then... That's not really a reason. That's like playing Among Us. It's saying, if you kill me, you'll lose the game. Which is literally anyone can say, even the imposter.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
What are you doing? I don't get it.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
But that's everyone else's reason! You can't just say that and think it just applies to you.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
Which is exactly what...
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me?
I mean, we blame you for everything, but...
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
That's assuming too soon, are you, hero? That's something you would do.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Wait, why are you coming for me?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because
Is
you
she-
see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
Is she
All it
throwing
would
me
take
under the
is
bus?
covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Is it the tarp that I found? I don't want to help her, but come on.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick.
What do you mean? Why do you sound like Bianca now?
You're right. All you have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
Bro,
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
what? I didn't give you an excuse. That was just a reason. That doesn't make it a fact. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? I can't think about that right now. The tarp. If that was used with the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body... Wait, something's not...
Something's not right.
And what might that be?
Why are you turning up on me? Girl, calm down. Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. Oh great, now it's just a fight between me and her.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
I don't...
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Oh, it was the last one, right? I had to think about
By
that for a
covering
second.
the body with the tarp,
The killer prevents.
So the reason that it's because the spring at the underside, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was, since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, that's wrong.
It still got dirty with the blood, dude.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
more than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
What? Are you saying that they did the same thing Hifumi did and got blood from the thing?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
The nurse's office, or the infirmary. That's where Hifumi got his.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the
Yeah.
nurse's office.
Well-
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
Okay.
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Wait, you don't mean the chicken, do you? Are you serious? I thought that for a split second, and I was like, there's only 4.
I got it!
Oh god, it wasn't chicken. Rest in peace, chicken.
Blood?
My bad. Here you go.
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, That's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Damn it,
I
Hina.
wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
Yep.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. That settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
I was carrying the food!
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Jesus Christ, girl, you really want to friggin' throw this on me? She says if we vote for her, then it's over. But if we vote for me, it doesn't. It still means it's over. You get.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
No.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Oh my god.
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
It's the knife
According to the
Makoto
model,
had, the one
the
we
knife went
trusted
all the
him
way
in.
through, from
But
front
I
to
didn't.
back.
I didn't. They took it from me, guys. Yeah, right. Okay, I already see where this is going.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it.
Yep, see? Wow, she really did pin that on me. She knew that would happen.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Jesus Christ, this girl had me planned out the whole time.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering up until now, I should be able to make it clear.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
I don't think.
It really is,
Hold on.
isn't it? I was afraid of that.
I'm pretty sure it's this
If
one.
he did have that
But
knife
which one do I have to
before,
pick?
And that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
No, getting
You
stabbed
took
was
that
not what
knife
killed
of
her.
yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
This is coming from the freaking weirdo fantasy.
The knife we found lodged. It's the same one. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatic?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it. In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So what?
Damn it, hero.
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Why? How does your brain work, sir? No. Literally, it's in the freaking Monokuma file.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
God damn it, hero.
Then the knife.
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
It was a blow to the head?
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle cause an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
It was...
I might be dumb,
No.
but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
How much does it have? About 10 pounds? Where is it?
I got it!
So
After
far,
the
I'm doing good.
explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
You are wrong in the other case, dude. Why are you sitting here thinking you won't be wrong again? I'm not using that, obviously.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
So,
Then, shall we continue the debate?
let's see.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Incorrect.
No, it's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Wait. It wasn't the arrows, was it?
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
What the fuck?
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
What the fuck?
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
I mean, there's nothing else to pick from, obviously, so it has to be. Where is it?
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the Cobra attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
There's no proof behind it either.
Are you
But
sure? That sounds kind of weird. Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right! I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about the weapon. One more secret. Oh, it's the blood duct tape. The bloody duct
The
tape.
titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
You sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
Wow, she did something smart again.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no.
I've
You
never been to the
absolutely
dojo.
have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
We don't. It was in her room, but you had the key to her room, so there's no way she would have gotten in there.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Shoot, dude.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
That's not proof, though.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is
It doesn't.
right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
You had her key the whole time, doofus. There's no way it could have been her.
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
Ironic that you said key.
Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her.
I do.
It's just
I mean, actually, I'm 50-50 because he's been trying to throw me under the bus since this thing started.
there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
What?
Does that mean she knew I was being attacked? Could that be when... So I didn't dream that. That actually happened.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
Shit.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really?
This is bad.
But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Huh? All right, cause cause the thing I said earlier, cause he had the key.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Sus.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
Yes, he would.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker.
Where is it?
And then left the locker key in my own room.
This one.
But could I really have done that?
No. I knew it. It's because she didn't have the key. Byakuya did.
Those words you just spoke.
Where is it?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone.
Byakuya,
What are you, Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Got it. I think.
No,
Yes!
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
There's a clear contradiction to what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this just isn't like her, to try and save herself in such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Is there something deeper meaning than what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the skull will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is the trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trap? The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not true? What can I do? What should I do? Oh god, do I actually have to... The victim was Mukuro. And Kyoko... killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lying. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risks means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have decided here right now. Shit, dude. I'm not gonna pick run away, obviously. Dude, I am stuck. Honestly, I feel like I have to go with... This one. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? You went in first!
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong.
Oh god, did I pick the wrong answer?
Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Monokuma does, for sure.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the Mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
What?
Huh?
Oh no, no, no,
Time's
no.
up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
Did I get it wrong?
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay?
Did I just...
Everyone, please vote.
Did I mess it up?
Whoever in front of you.
Did I mess it up?
Voting time?
I'm loving your reaction so much. Did I get it wrong? All I know is that there is a good, bad, and bad ending. I just don't know which one I got. Did I mess it up? Did I go through all that trial just to mess it up?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
Oh no.
What's it gonna be?
Oh no, did I really screw it up? Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. What? I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Everyone picked me. Sorry, man.
Sorry.
It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
They got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always, just like any other class trial. I'm gonna end it the same way.
Chills, chills, kills.
Did I just kill myself? Why? That's the first time I've seen her make that reaction. Kyoko?
I don't expect you to forgive me.
Huh?
I know this is all my fault.
Shit, I did fuck it up.
Let's give it everything we
Fuck,
got.
dude.
It's punishment time.
I messed it up big, didn't I? Oh my god, I killed myself! How do I make it this far just to fuck? What do I have to do? Oh, what is this? Oh god, of course. Of course it'd be in the classroom. Oh, jeez. I was not expecting this. Oh my goodness. Makoto, I am so sorry. I would gladly take your place for messing this up. Alright, get it over with. Can you speed it up? It's already nerve-wracking enough as it is. Huh? Alter ego? What just happened? Huh? Oh god. Ah! Did I die? Well, if I didn't die from the smashing, I'm gonna die from the falling. So, you know, I'm still dead. Cool. Head first, straight down the hole. Yeah, I think that's death. Oh wait, it's still going. What's going? Oh, maybe it wasn't the wrong choice.
This
Alter
is...
ego? Alter ego. Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planned it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this.
It would seem...
Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. What are you talking about like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch. An itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in the garbage storing pit in a way that's even better than special punishment. That's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you, bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
No, it's the mastermind that's lost. What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. So... What? The massive high school towers over all things... All other buildings. It's like a skull stands at the center of the entire world. Help Speak Academy. It brings to the top students. Wait, why are we going through this again? Did I actually die? Did I get the bad... Did I... Maybe I just got the wrong ending. It wasn't the bad ending. Once you have already attended school, you're the very best at what you can do. No ordinary student can enroll. You're the only way, so you be scouted at the school itself. The senior they're getting ultimate high school student was me. Huh? Wait. What? Don't tell me I just dreamt all that. I woke up, my head resting on top of the hard wooden desk. It would be weird for me to zonk out in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what am I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I've been in before. What the heck's going on? What? No, this is definitely time unknown. Huh. So I didn't get the wrong ending. Or bad ending. Or did I? I don't know. I can finally feel my mind and body starting to come back together again. And then... I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench of invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. It was a vast dark cavern with the brightest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across all the area. It was supposed to be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in, but that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me, and he used up the last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. And with that, the pursuit moves for that. Bible began. First up was starting to look for a way out of here. That's, you know what? That's a cliffhanger for me. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here, guys. Can I save it? Or can I not? Can I not save it? Do I have to keep going? Oh no, I can save it. Okay. Alright, let's save it here. Did it save? Yes, it did. Okay, I'm gonna end it there, guys. Woo! This is a plot twist, since I thought I had the bad ending for a second there. Or maybe I did. I don't know. We'll see.